out there magnetfishing. Team Kratos, baby.
Well, we haven't been out for a while. Today we finally get to go out, and we're met with these concrete blocks that's blocking our honey hole. We called the judge and the road department, and they said they're going to be cleaning up over here in our park, and this is going to be like forever in the process, so I don't know when we'll be able to get back to our honey hole. Okay, we talked to the judge. He said we cannot park anywhere over there. We can't try to go around the barricades. So we found this abandoned house, and we talked to the lady next door, and she said she didn't think it would be a problem for us to park in this driveway and try to go back here. So that's what we're going to do. But I just wanted to show you, I'm putting on my boots, and I look down at the ground, and what do I see? A little doll leg. Isn't that cute? It's just laying here out in the nowhere. See, you find stuff no matter what you do, where you go, nothing. So, always be on the lookout for stuff because you just never know when you'll find it. And that's awful cute. Anyway, we're going to try to go back there. It's going to be a bit of a problem to try to get the scrap to the cart because it's so heavy. Anyway, there you go. I don't know if you can see that, but that's a woodpecker. He was just in a tree. He's got a little red spot on the back of his head. Oh my gosh, he's coming this way. How cute is he? Man, I hope you can see him. I'm going to try to get closer. Oh my God, please don't attack me. Oh, well, he took off. Alrighty. I got a piece of a butter knife. A knife is a knife. And what looks like one of those old camping plates or the bottom of a camping tea kettle, the black with all the white speckles in it. Oh, that's what that looks like. And nothing else to write home about. We're gonna move spots here and see if we can find something, because we're barely even getting any scrap here today. So, see you on the flip side. Hey y'all, just pulled this up. Look at there. Padlock queen. I hope y'all can hear me a little better, because I found a new thing to put the camera in, and it's not impeding the speaker. Whatever. The flow of my voice. I don't really see anything else on there. But I seen that and I was like, yeah, buddy, we got to show them. Not having a lot of luck out here today. Barely getting in. Well, getting scrapped now that we moved again. But, yeah. Nice! Good thoughts, good words, good deeds.
Hello, my real deal peoples. This is George and Shannon from Real Deal Magnetfishing coming at you. We're at our new spot. We was here one other time. That was last week. Y'all haven't seen that yet. You'll see the footage one of these days. Anyway, our cameras went kaplowy, so I want to show you what Shannon found the last time we was here. And I did the research on it, and this is what I got. This is a hook.
No, ice block tongue.
This is an ice block tongue. It looks like hooks, but these things cross.
They're supposed to be the other way.
They're supposed to be the other way, but they're seized up right now. But they're ice block tongues. They would have used them and put them in ice houses or into your fridge, And it dates from 1850 to 1900.
They picked up blocks of dry ice.
And it picked up blocks of ice. No, not dry ice. Regular. It was regular ice.
Well, dry too.
Well, any kind of ice. But yeah, this is what Shannon found. This is a awesome historic find. 1850 to 1900, man, off the hook. Well, actually on the hook.
On there. Gonna try to remember to put the pictures of your.
Yeah, we'll try to remember to put the pictures of what I found on here. But yeah, that's very cool. And we also found.
Just not sure if y'all have already seen it.
This stove leg. Very nice. It's got filigree on it. This would also date from the late 1800s to the early 1900s. We love finding historical items. That's besides cleaning the environment. That's one of our main purposes. Saving history. So that being said, the water is high and moving fast. So I will get.
Something different. Hope you can hear us better today.
Yeah, we're trying something different with our cameras. We're hoping that it works better and hopefully you can hear and see better with what we're doing. It's still a chest mount, but it's an open chest mount. So, and I can move the camera up and down very easily and smoothly. That being said, I'm going to turn this off for a little bit and I'll get to you here shortly. Okay, I want to show you my first find on my second throw. Let me get this off, a little bracket, scrap metal, and a nice little horseshoe. Very nice. I like the looks of that one. Definitely like the looks of it. That can actually go home and hang up in the house. But you got to think how old these have to be. There are no horses around here within, I would say within at least 15 miles, 20 miles. None. There is no horses.
Oh my God!
Shannon's got the one that matches it just now.
Hold on, I'll start over to you. I cannot believe that.
But that's crazy. That's a little scary too.
Just a second. And they are identical, aren't they?
They're close. Same size.
That's funny.
Shannon just caught this one and I just caught that one.
But
like I was saying, they have to be from the 1800s.
People don't work horses like that.
People don't have horses around here like that anymore, and I know there's not been any horses over on Main Street in the past 100 years. So that's pretty cool. And Shannon found the matching one to it. Yeah, they're in the blue bucket. I'm going to keep those. Actually going to hang them both up in the house. Going to knock a little bit of the rust off and leave them like that. We like rusty items.
That's hilarious.
That is. That's funny.
You show them that cove over there in the water?
That what?
That little cove. See if they can see it. You can point at it or whatever.
Over there's a little cove.
This looks cool.
Shannon said it looks cool. I don't know if y'all can see it or not, but all right, I will get back to you as soon. Well, just to show you how crazy this is, we've been here 20 minutes, all of 20 minutes maybe, and this is the third horseshoe we found. Now it's a different size. I wouldn't expect it to be off the same horse, but it's crazy to find this many horseshoes. I mean, yeah, we find horseshoes all the time, but never back to back to back. So there's a size difference there. I hope you can see it. It's crazy. And I guarantee these are from the 1800s. They have to be. Crazy spot, man. Really like it here. Really finding some historical stuff. I mean, I know horseshoes don't mean a lot to everybody.
But we like them.
But we like them. And it just shows the history, you know, from the Civil War on up. Maybe even before the Civil War, who knows? I'll let this run for just a tad bit. I'll show you my next pull, and I'll cut you off. Whoa! Well, on that pull, I pulled up my own shovel.
You could throw that way some, because I don't know where my magnet is.
I just grabbed my own shovel. This is what I do use to level the ground. It was behind me, and my magnet grabbed it. It scared me a little bit.
Didn't you good? I know what it was. Somebody wrecked into it.
Let's try this again.
Now,
See what we can yank in here this time, y'all. Move you over a little bit. Got to deal with this tricky kudzu and roots in this spot.
Oh, I forgot about the roots.
And I'm in a mess of roots over here now. I hope I can get out. There we go. Water's moving so fast it moved my rope under some roots. Let's see what I can find here. Sorry about the phone ringing.
Probably something. It's not saying who it is. You turn it off? Oh, there it is. It's family to me.
Probably another spam call. I get 20, 30 of them a day. Let's see what we got here. A bunch of tetanus metal, it looks like, y'all. Yeah, nothing on here. Nothing to see here. Ain't that what this is about? Have a little bit of a laugh. Everybody thinks I'm grumpy, but I'm not grumpy. Well, sometimes I am. I'm not grumpy, I'm just old. Let's try this again. All right, y'all, if I pull anything in, all right. Gonna do a little continual filming. I may have to wipe off the lens on occasion, so I beg your pardon for that. Let's get this magnet in the water and see what happens here. Water is rolling today. It's high waters. We had a good rain the other night, and water has gotten real high again, which kind of saves us on the rocks. But
we've gone back to our roots, sitting about 10 feet apart.
Yeah, we're going back to our roots. We're only sitting about, I can't get my camera turned around enough, but we're only sitting about 10 feet apart, hollering at each other. She's throwing stuff at me, as usual. My love. my baby girl. I want to answer a comment that was on our YouTube on a video that I think it was just a video we just put up the other day. Anyway, the man asked, he said, what do y'all do with all this stuff? Well, it depends on what this stuff is. If it's just tetanus metal and scrap, we scrap it and take it to the scrapyard and get a little cash off of it.
About $10 or $12.
Yeah, enough to get some gas or lunch or whatever. And if it's what we call fines, depending on what they are, some of them go in the metal and pottery garden. Some of them go on the porch to get cleaned up, and some go in the house to get cleaned up. We find all kinds of historical finds and weapons and everything. We find a little bit of everything. I just now knocked off a bunch of stuff in the water, so no telling what was on here. Besides all this tetanus metal that I got.
Something pretty loud too.
Bolts and screws. But yeah, we have found pretty much everything on our bucket list. Almost. I mean, there's some exceptions. There's some stuff that we didn't know was on our bucket list that is. We are actually looking for a sewing machine. Everybody in the UK seems to find them. The thing about the sewing machine is less than 2 blocks from here, there was a sewing factory that was there for 30, 40 years. My mom worked at it, and then they moved to a different location, and she worked there for another 30 or 40 years. But it was called Lee McLean's Sewing Factory, and they made men's suits. So I know there's sewing machines. I'm hoping that if they left any behind, that they made it to the water and we can get them out.
That, handcuffs, pitchfork, or pickaxe?
Well, we got a pickaxe. One over there off 7th Street, remember?
It was like the pick hole thing.
Oh, okay. But yeah, handcuffs, a different type of pickaxe, sewing machine, a modern bang bang, cannonball, which I don't know if it'll ever come up. It could, because there was Civil War battles here. But yeah, there's a few things out there we want to get. But as long as we're cleaning up the environment and having a good time, that's what matters the most. Because before we started doing this, we wasn't really doing nothing. We were just couch junkies, wasting away, getting old, not doing nothing. And we found magnet fishing, and all I can say is it has changed our lives.
5 years later, and stopped.
But yeah, 5 years later, we haven't stopped, haven't thought about stopping.
Usually quit on hobbies pretty quick.
Yeah, we usually gave up on hobbies pretty quick. So you know that we used to do abandoned places. We don't do that no more. It's too dangerous. And those of you that are doing it, I enjoy watching them, but please be careful and do it the right way and get permission. Otherwise, you could end up like us in a bad predicament. We got a video of something that will never be released, but we kept it just for proof that nothing was done to protect ourselves, but it will never be released on YouTube. And I advise you, if you are doing abandoned places, be safe. And don't go without something to protect you. And don't go alone. We didn't go alone, and we did have something to protect us, but so did so did the owner of the house. So, and we was in the wrong for being there. So let's just put it like that.
Looks can be deceiving.
Looks can be deceiving, it's true. So if you're doing that, be careful out there. No. I'm not going to say what that looks like, but because I'm probably wrong. It's probably just scrap. Nothing to brag about on here this time. And I want to say a big hello to my friend in South America, in Chile, Talca Detectors. Hello, my brother. Hope you have a great summer, whatever season it is there in Chile. Really love seeing you commenting on our videos. Thank you very much for doing that. Also, a shout out to another friend of ours in Italy. His name is Hugo Galini. Hello, Hugo.
We could shout out all day long, everybody.
Yeah, we could shout out all day long to people across the world because we've made a lot of friends. But I wanted to say hello to those two because I've never said hello to them before on.
You ever said hello to Magnets Away?
Oh yeah, I said hello to them, Magnets Away, Graham. But I just wanted to say hello to people out across the world, and hello to the people in Poland. I've got a lot of people that do metal detecting in Poland. Boy, that looks interesting as can be over there in Poland. They find a lot of World War II memorabilia.
There's a mega pole right there in front of this bush. You see me plop back down after I came off there?
Yeah. Let's see what we get on this pool. We got thorn bushes, we got roots, we've got logs, we got kudzu everywhere. Taking what we get off the magnet. The roots are really giving me a problem right here though. I can't do nothing about it because I can't get any closer to the bank. But yeah, we used to do it, like I said, abandoned houses. Then we used to do ghost hunting as well, which don't even get me started with that. Then we did, what was that game we used to do?
Randonautica.
Oh yeah, we did Randonautica. Don't even get me started with that, please.
But that's basically just taking you out of your house.
Yeah, it just, and it's a good thing because it gets you out of the house and gets you moving around and stuff, and it
You'll never find anything because it's all fake. But
Randonautica did do one thing. It proved to me that I needed a walker. And
tell them about geocaching. It's still fun.
oh yeah, there was something else called geocaching. Shannon loves it. It was okay for me. You get on the phone and they put in a pin and you go try to find whatever somebody left there before you, and you sign it and put it back and leave something with it, and it's pretty fun, but it takes you all over the place. You got to have some gas money to do it. Let's see what we got here.
You got a piece of a timing chain.
Timing chain part.
Isn't that weird how old ones are together?
Yeah, it's crazy. Crunchy munchy bunchies. That's probably a chain. My camera just beeped. I don't know what that was. Oh, it's almost out of battery. Well, I'm gonna have to turn you off. I'm about out of battery. I'm gonna have to change it.
Always something.
Always something with the cameras. I'll get back on here in a little while. All right, y'all. Hope you can see. Right there. Hang on, let me wipe you off a minute. It didn't help much, did it? Hang on. I'm sorry, y'all. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's better. You see it right there? That's a marble. Came up on, well, it's got a piece of metal around it.
That's a keeper.
I wonder if that goes to the
Too small.
to the leg.
Small.
Oh, it goes to something. I don't know. It's weird. The rest of it's just tetanus metal, and this came up with it. That's kind of cool, y'all.
Big ass pipe right here.
Okay, I wanted to show y'all.
Big old pipe.
I found part of what we call a Griswold. That's what they're called. They're for chimney flues. Chimney flues? Or?
For stove flues.
Stove flues.
Potbelly and cooking.
Potbelly and cooking stuff. But these date back to the mid to late 1800s as well.
This is a very historic spot.
This is a historic spot. I sent one of these to Benny Dimchek of Kratos Magnetics. And if you want a magnet,
Lord Kratos.
might I suggest Lord Kratos himself, Benny Dimchek, KratosMagnetics.com. Go check them out, man. You can't beat the magnets. You can't beat the price. You can't beat the guy that owns it.
Can't beat Lord Kratos.
You can't beat Lord Kratos. Best company, one of the best people we know. He's really been great to us. We really appreciate him. Had the opportunity to meet and have a drink with him, me and my wife, and down in Tennessee, and had a really good time getting to meet him. So I'm gonna let this roll a little bit. I'm gonna try throwing in a little bit different area. I'm gonna pinch Shannon's spot actually. Shannon said there was something over earlier that she got stuck on. I'm gonna see if I can get stuck on it as well. Yeah, there it is.
Yep, right about there.
I'll see if I can work it a little bit, maybe get it out. It's moving, man. I can feel it rocking.
Is it moving now?
Yep. It was.
Gotta be something under a rock or something. Or buried deep.
I got it. You may have to help me.
Something just fell off.
It didn't.
How can I help you?
I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
There it is. Well, remember that stove we was talking about?
There's a piece of it.
It's the front door to the stove.
That's going home.
This is gold to us.
Yeah, get good on that. Get it off. Oh, nice.
We'll show it on the magnet first. To show you what Kratos can do for you.
What can Brown do for you?
That weighs about 50 pounds. Let me try to get my magnet off here. Oh, it broke.
Oh, right.
Daggone it.
Go in the pottery garden.
Well, it was a cast iron door to a, I'm going to say a potbelly stove.
Yeah, indeed.
I broke this piece off, getting my magnet off. But it will go home in the pottery garden nonetheless.
Very nice. And it's not cruddy. I don't understand.
It's not cruddy, but man, it's way old.
Nice. I'm glad you was able to get it.
Now there's the problem. That one piece is cruddy, and it's cruddy to the point of it broke. There's no way of fixing it, but there's the rest of it. I'm glad I got that.
I like that a lot.
You was getting stuck on it. It was buried, man. Oh, good cast. That may be
Over to the left.
that may be amongst some limbs.
Yeah, we may have a sound.
Oh, let me get situated and throw back out here. I'm going back in that same spot, actually. Well, no, I'm not.
We're close.
I'm stuck on something else there.
I bet the whole stove is right there. I bet there was
That
one with
leg.
legs to it.
That leg.
Yeah. We both thought at the same time.
Yep. I hope the whole stove's not down there, man, because remember that one we carried from your mom's house?
Oh my God.
That thing was heavy. I'm stuck in a thorn bush. Ow. Now, ow. Now I'm stuck. All over the place. I'm bleeding also from the thorn bush. I got something on here. I did have. I don't know if I got it now or not. It all came off, looks like. Bunch of juicy junk.
I'm right in front of you.
Shannon nicked my spot now. That's all right. We'll crisscross. We'll try to get back on that where the stove was.
I didn't get much.
I think the roots got it all.
Oh.
Oh! Shannon was, let's put it like this, she was almost in a tree on land, but
End up
it came out of that, and now she's in a tree in water. And I mean in water, in a tree.
I'm out.
She's out.
Find me a tree, I'll get in it.
Find her a tree, she will be in it. That's right.
I hear it. It might be that height.
Not now. Whatever it is gone. Gone, gone, long gone.
Oh, what was that? Just fell off. That bush.
I'm gonna have to go right in front of that bush to get it.
I didn't get anything this time. Magnet was a liar.
Let's see what we get this pull, guys.
That was a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day. About 65, 67 degrees, partly sunny. Mostly sunny, it looks like.
We in the shade.
We in the shade. Nothing.
Make it?
Where are you at?
Right here in front of me.
All right, I'm gonna pull in this time and see what we got, then I'll cut you off, guys. Yeah, I'd like to see what these roots are to get past them. I know I got a big thorn bush down there that I keep going through. And nothing again. All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back at our honey hole, and to our surprise, the county judge executive has closed off the park, saying that they're gonna be cleaning the park up. Well, I told him that we come over here and we clean the water and the banks up from all the garbage and all the metal in the water, and that we've gotten close to 20,000 pounds out in over 4 years, and basically dismissed me and said that those blockades are going to be up for the unforeseeable future. So that means that we're going to have to trek about, I'd say 4, maybe 5 football fields over rough terrain to get over to it, and then to bring the scrap back out of it, which is heavy, and we're both disabled, so this ought to be really fun. So we parked in a driveway next to an abandoned house and asked the neighbors there to kind of keep an eye on the car for us. But yeah, thank you, Shelby County. Way to go. Anyway, time to make this long journey, see what we can or cannot get into. Be back with you here in a little bit. Okay, we made it in here. Good little walk. Kind of just shook us up when we got here. We couldn't get back to where we needed to go, and we forgot a bunch of stuff back at the car, and here goes Shannon having to walk all the way back over there to get our gloves. Just a mess. You know, it's funny to me that the judge and the road department all of a sudden take interest in this park after 30, 40 years of it being just a mess. Now they decided to do something about it. Well, they're not doing anything about it. They just got it blocked off. They got a few limbs cut down. Doubt very seriously they're going to do anything for the next few months. Probably closed throughout the summer, I would say, knowing our city and county government here in Shelbyville, Kentucky. They don't care about what needs to be cared about. All they care about is a meet and greet center and $4 million or $2 million for that center, and $1.5 million to refurbish a par 3 golf course, and $250,000 for a stargazer that nobody uses except for the homeless at night. I can't forget about Shelbyville's little 4th Street Live, where they have the street blocked off and live bands for a coffee shop. Oh my gosh, don't get me started on my city and their government. Anyway, that being said, just waiting for Shannon to get back. Like I said, it's a good little walk, and we'll get started here. Not exactly where we wanted to be fishing at, but we left the weed eater battery at home, so we couldn't bring it without having to go back home and getting it, and we've already wasted enough time today. I don't know. Living the dream, man, living the dream. Okie dokie. We moved positions. Wasn't getting anything up there, not even any good scrap, really. Nothing was coming up. The magnets were coming out cleaner than they went in. So we moved down to another spot. That means it's good. We cleaned that spot out up there. That's a good thing. So we'll try here, see what we can do. We've had a few storms since we've been here last, so this tree over here has been knocked down and put in front of me. So gotta juggle around that. Trying a new camera setup. Don't think I like it. Not sure. Got a new bag and it's in my bag and it's not sticking the way it's supposed to stick. But it'll work for today. Might do some continual filming for a little bit. Being we didn't catch nothing up there. I had a railroad spike, I believe. I don't know if Shannon got anything or not. Shaking her head no. So, don't know where we're going to go from here. Really bummed out that they did what they did to us. And they claim they're cleaning the place up. Well, day's sunny, I don't see not a soul out here cleaning nothing up, except me and Shannon, as always. This should fall on the Parks Department, but for some reason it went on the road department. Explain that one to me. Sorry about the sirens. The train will be next coming, I'm sure. Judge Executive may have sent the sirens after me after our little phone call. Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to throw a couple casts out here. Just been informed that my card may be running low of space. So I'm just going to throw a couple casts out and film that. Let's see what we can do here. And of course I'm wrapped around a tree. Thanks, Roger. Nice overcast day. I like those. You got some scrap that time.
A lot.
Let's see what my haul has brought us. A little bit of scrappy scrap. I'm going to clean the camera lens off a little bit. Squeak, 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 squeak. That's a little better. Basic nondescript scrap. Excuse my cough, guys. I'll come back on in a little bit. It's me, it's Georgie. Georgie. Anyway, the only thing I've got, Shannon's got a couple nice little items over there, but the only thing I've gotten so far is this. The bottom, this piece right here. This piece here is a small gear. This is a bigger gear. And there's another gear on the back. I'm assuming it's like maybe a grandfather clock or some type of old school alarm clock. Not sure. But I do like my gears, so I just wanted to show that. Not much coming out over here. Well, like I said, Shannon got a couple nice little finds. So evidently we've done a good job of getting some of the scrap out of here. But I'll get back to you when we find something else. Amazing. Something amazing, she said. All right, my lovely peoples. I was getting discouraged, wasn't really getting much out of here, not even much scrap, but on this pull, as you can see, bang, bang, Betty. And something else that we love to find. I've told you about the old jail that we've had up here from the 1800s. And we keep finding the locks, the cell door locks. Well, this is the first one we found with an actual key in it. And it's got the actual mechanism on the side to lock it. But it's got a key. How cool is that? Let me get them off here so you can see them better. It's still heavy. So yeah, that is the jail door locking mechanism. Key still in it. See the back better. That is awesome. Definitely going home. Yeah, it's good and intact. The key's broken off, but what are you going to do? Very nice, very nice. And once again, huh?
I think I have the other piece of that in
This?
I really think I did.
Maybe. Little revolver. What's left of one? Nice. We love this stuff. We'll check the rest of the magnet out and see if there's anything else. Okay, y'all. First knife of the day for me. Shannon got a butter knife and I got a steak knife. Or a paring knife. But a knife is a knife. We'll take it. Okay, I got something that's a little strange. Don't know what it is. If anybody's got a clue, please put it in the comments section. That's strange. got a little bit of weight to it as well. I've never seen anything like it. I don't know what it could be. So if y'all got any kind of clue, let me know. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm gonna throw out one more time here.